Alrighty. So, it is time. We're going to try out something new today. It's called Skypark, the Skypark. And it is basically, from what I gather, an add-on which pretty much generates jobs for you, puts a financial aspect into Flight Sim. There's a couple other add-ons out there that are like it. I tried On Air for a while. It was enjoyable, but the problem I had with that was the fact that it has a monthly subscription fee. So this was a one-time thing, so we're gonna go ahead and test it out today. Get started. Hopefully we got sound.
Welcome to Clear Sky. I'm Bridget. You'll occasionally hear from me while you're zooming around the Skypark, but today I'm excited to teach you how to use your new Skypad. I'll need a few minutes of your time, then you'll be ready for your first flight. We'll start with contracts. Contracts is where you browse for available things to do, such as cargo runs, new experiences, tours, ferry flights, and more. Are you looking to use a specific aircraft or fly a certain distance? Click on Filters at the top and explore the many options available to find your perfect flight. You can also roll the dice there for a random contract if you can't make up your mind. Once you select a contract, you'll need a place to manage it. For this, we use an app called Conduit. It's a great contract management app that displays details for the contracts you've requested. When you have a contract active, Conduit will show you detailed checklists showing what you need to get done. You can also see a history of contracts you've completed successfully and even those you failed. Next up, we have YoFlight. Think of it like an electronic flight bag. I know some of you have advanced tools or trackers you may use, which is perfectly okay, but we wanted to provide you with some essentials right here on your Skypad while you're in flight. In YoFlight, you can plan and track your flight and even manage contract checklist items such as loading and unloading cargo. Using YoFlight is super easy. Poke around, you can't break it. Now let's move on to some of the personal apps you've got installed. All pilots on the Skypark get free banking with Stranded Holdings. Financials can be viewed in the pre-installed Holdings app. This info includes your current bank balance and details on deposits and expenses. Over time, you'll have additional operational costs, so you may want to keep a close eye on those finances. Progress is where we track your performance on the Skypark. If you ever feel the need to check in on how you're doing, this is where. At a glance, you can check your current bank balance, XP, and Karma. Let's go over each of those real quick and how they affect what you see. The first thing here is your current bank balance. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but I would much rather cry on a biz jet. You'll need money to make money, so keep an eye on that balance. And remember, you can always visit the Holdings app for more details. XP is a measure of your experience as a pilot. XP always moves up as there is something new to learn in every adventure. You'll want to earn XP as quickly as you can so you can level up and get more exciting contracts. Now, Karma is always shifting. It moves in the direction of either good or bad, depending on the types of contracts you accept. I heard of a new company called Coyote on the platform. They like to try to steal our best pilots for shady contracts. Your karma has a direct impact on what company contracts are available to you. Not seeing enough of the company you're looking for? How's your karma? There's also a reliability score for each pilot. Now, this is kept confidential, but if you really want to know what yours is, you'll need to take me to lunch first. Fly into KMKC in Kansas City, and I'll set it visible for a few hours. Next is the Settings app. Look, if I need to explain this to you, just turn in your pilot's license. Okay, I think we're all set here. Let's start your first flight. Click on Contracts, pick an available contract, and head over to the starting airport. Your flight trainer will meet you there. I've got another onboarding session in 5 minutes. Bye!
All right. Quite the introduction. Go ahead and get started. Like we have a bunch of introductory flights here that we could choose from all around the world. Most of them in the United States, it seems, but got a couple over here in Europe. Why not hang out over here in the US? Try this one. See what we got. 40 miles. This one says helicopters recommended, 26 miles. Go ahead and try that one, because it's not
Oh,
super
hey!
long.
I'll be with you in a sec. Just finishing up some paperwork on a new pilot. In the meantime, load into our departure airport and let me know when you're on the ground and ready to start.
Okay. Does about 11 minutes. Let's go ahead and load it. We'll keep the doors on for this one.
Hello! Welcome to the Skypark. My name is Jeff.
And we'll go
My
ahead and
friends
start
call
up.
me the Maestro. Bridget asked that I show you the ropes, so here we are. She introduced you to the Skypad, but I'll walk you through the flow of using it to make some money. We use the Skypad to find, plan, and track all of our flights, so don't lose it. You may already be in the Conduit app. If not, click Conduit from the home screen. This is where we manage contracts. Please don't touch anything yet. Let's scroll down past the elevation profile to the tabs. The first tab you see is To-Dos. Think of this as a checklist. You'll find details on each airstrip and to-do items. These automatically check off as they are completed. The next tab is Info. The plane icons let you know what aircraft type is recommended. Follow the recommendations unless you like a good challenge. Remember, on the Skypark, fly whatever you own as long as you get the job done. Next, you see some route details, contract notes, and the most critical bit, an expiration date. The bottom shows how this flight will affect your career. The next tab is Memos. Here you'll find a transcript of any incoming voicemails for this contract. You can even replay them. The last tab is Fees. Here you'll see a breakdown of relocation costs or other fees associated with the contract. Relocation estimates update as you work your way closer to a new starting point. Okay, let's load some cargo. A loadmaster will handle things in the back. You'll have one with you on every flight, but they're not always talkative. Keep on their good side, as they can be cranky in the mornings. Remember that not all contracts are cargo. Some are for karma, some for XP, and others just for cash. Time to go. Scroll up to the top and click load.
So let's go ahead and
Now let's
load.
plan this flight. Click on the Plan Flight button to enter the YoFlight app. YoFlight will track you on a moving map. You can even zoom in to see airport details. In the top right, you'll find some view selectors, 2D, 3D, north up, and track aircraft. Below those are some options to manipulate elevation data. The Skypad will program a direct flight for each contract. If you want to fly a custom route, you can always click the Load PLN button and use a custom flight plan. Fancy, huh? We're going to take a direct route today, so hit the fly button. Okay, taxi to the runway and take to the skies. The moving map will track our movements. You have control. Wake me up when we're halfway there for a quick check-in. Wake me up before you go.
Okay. Cool. So, we're all set up and ready to go. Go ahead and taxi over to the runway. I'll just taxi to the right. Hold on. Little moving map that follows us around. Alright. And here we are, ready for takeoff. Looks clear on the approach. Alright, on the go. And we'll go ahead and start our left turn. We messed with the new autopilot a whole lot, so let's go ahead and see if we can figure it out. Heading, altitude, we'll use nav mode. I don't even know, I'm not sure where the heading bug is, so also not sure where the altitude adjust is. So we're on our way. Looks like we got about 12 minutes until we get there. And like yesterday, we're flying the H-135. Got a decent crosswind, about 15 knots, which is blowing us up a little bit, but I'm gonna mess with this tablet. I'm not sure what manage does. Okay. No flight. Kind of zoom out here. Look at the finances. They don't give us anything to start out. Ouch. Okay. Oh, that's their Discord server. No, I'll pass on that right now. Progress with that. Money. Conduit. Plus details about the mission. Cool. We're getting close. About 7 minutes out.
Oh, hi! Everything looks good, and the load is still on the plane. I hope you got to poke around YoFlight a bit more. Lots of data is available to you while you're in flight, and it's always getting updated with cool new features. Okay, another little power nap. Wake me up when we are on the ground. Yes, this means you better butter that landing.
Alright, about 4 minutes out. Thing's struggling to stay in trim, it seems like. I think it would add a little bit of left cyclic. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start slowing back here. We'll disconnect the autopilot. Oop. Oh, fine. Alright. About 1 minute away. I still don't see the airfield, although I'm sure it's very small. Ah, there it is. It's hid behind the trees. Start slowing back. A little slower than I probably should be. Or shoot for the end of the runway here, so. Taxi all the way down. Settle down here on the parking ramp. Go ahead and tail to the right. We'll slide into this parking spot. And we'll set her down right here.
Well, well, well. It looks like you got us to the right place in one piece.
Excellent.
Not bad. I think more Skypark adventures are on the horizon for you. Taxi to a parking spot and shut down. Okay, you can unload the aircraft right here in YoFlight, or you can also handle that in Conduit. For simplicity, let's do it here. Time is money. To complete the contract, click on the green Deliver button at the bottom of the screen. You're all set. The funds have now been transferred to my bank account. I'm only kidding. It's all yours today, but you should verify that in the Holdings app when we're done here. You know, just in case. I hope you enjoyed your first flight on the Skypark, and best of luck on your future adventures. One last tip. The Coyote folks aren't as friendly as we are at Clear Sky, so choose your work wisely.
Cool. So again, 25 bucks. Not bad. Completed the tutorial. And now we go to holdings. You can see I got our $25. Progress, we gained some XP. Halfway to level 2. Didn't get any karma from that. Okay, quote, clear all. Cool. So what do we got for contracts now? Contracts available. Grasshopper. Conduit. So introductory flights we don't care about anymore. Filters. Filter by helis. Any advanced filters? Sort by how far we want to go. Maybe 30 nautical miles? 40? Let's do 30. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff you can search by. Sanjay National Park. Not sure what this is about. So it's pretty cool that you can sort by all those different, I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Interesting. Well, very cool. I've enjoyed it. We'll definitely try it out again. But for now, that's going to be it. If you're hanging out, appreciate you.